Hello, everyone. Your assignment for today and tomorrow is going to be to read this chapter of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. So it's a memoir or autobiography, similar things. So it's about the author's own life. So this is a chapter of her life where she is kind of a preteen age and she's had some rough experiences in the past few years, and she's just kind of upset with the world. And she meets this lady, Mrs. Flowers, who helps her feel, gain self-esteem, basically. So as you're reading, you're going to do several things. So one of the great things about Cami is that you can highlight parts. So that's one thing I want you to do. The title of this memoir is an allusion or reference to a poem about a caged bird. And in the poem, the bird is, it's trapped, it's bruised, it's sore, and its song is a plea sent from the heart to heaven. So a plea to be free. So as you read, I would like you to use yellow to highlight at least 3 different places that show that Marguerite, the main character, is like the caged bird. So ways that she kind of feels trapped or hopeless, like she doesn't have much future or she's not important. Anything that has to do with that, highlight that in yellow. So you would go over here to your markup and just change it to yellow. There's several shades of yellow. It doesn't really matter which one. Go to your text highlighter, and let's say this line was something that worked. Let's say it highlighted too much. You can press undo. Oh, this might... Well, there you go. And if you need to change the color, just go up here, hover above it, and instead of pink, go to yellow. So you'll have at least 3 different places that are highlighted like that. So I also want you in blue to highlight lines that show the ways that these visits with Mrs. Flowers free Marguerite. So ways that they help her gain self-esteem or confidence or ideas about possibilities for her future. So you would highlight those things in blue. So just highlight them and make sure they're changed to blue. Okay, so you should have at least 3 different places highlighted in blue. Again, highlight is over here on markup and the text highlighter. Down at the bottom, the last page, this is essentially your worksheet. So instead of having to go to a separate Google Doc, everything you need is right here. So these 4 questions are comprehension questions, and so they address different parts of the story. To answer them, you're going to just circle the correct answer. So you'd go to your shapes over here on the side, go to that circle, and you can just click on one, and it'll show what you think the answer is. Okay? And those are just example answers, not necessarily the right ones. To erase them, to get rid of something, you can do undo or the eraser, and you can erase the circles. At the very bottom, you've got a writing question. So you have 2 choices. You only need to do one, but if you think your answer is going to be pretty short on one, do both of them to get full points. So you would just make a text box under here and type your answer in. You can adjust the size. So if you have a super long answer and it doesn't fit, you can make it smaller. You can, make different parts bold if you wanted to, and so on. The last thing I want to show you with these questions up at the top, with these comprehension questions, I do have places numbered that will help you answer those. So you see this number 3 out to the side. That's a place that might help you answer question number 3. All right, that's it for now. If you have any questions, you can email me or stop by during my office hours.